I'm in the lower half of Cwm Pennant near Porthmadog, and I almost got stuck in the mud trying to find a parking space a bit further back, but I think I'm okay here. So I'm just, this is just a short walk. I'm just going to walk back down the road. I was going to park another couple of miles, well, about a mile and a half back there, but couldn't find a parking space. So I'm walking in the opposite direction. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring a paper map with me, which means, because I'm not sure, I wanted to do a circular walk, but it means, yeah, okay. It is a little bit blustery today, so there will be occasional an audio problem. There's the Avon Dwyfor. There it is there. So I'll walk about a mile and a half back here, and well, I'm just going to have to reverse because I don't want to take the chance of getting lost. You can just see the top of the snow-capped up there. Now, this is something you very rarely notice if you're driving. You just drive past, but there's an old chapel there with a old churchyard hidden away in this, well, you'd never notice it unless you were walking, as I say. But I don't know if there's any access to it down here. There is access to it. I always find these interesting, these old churches. From a bygone age, when all these valleys were, well, there were people living here and working here. There's all these gravestones. There's no one alive that remembers, or even remembers someone that actually remembered people who were buried in this churchyard probably now. Yeah, all right. There are some more up-to-date. There's a Mr. Morris Roberts. Looks like he passed away in 1938, aged 44 years. There's the church again. Okay, it's beautiful countryside here. And it's the end of February, and it is quite chilly today. It's about just over 40 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing. We walked about maybe just over half a mile down this little, it's fairly quiet lane. There's another picture of Moral Hebog there, snow-capped. And yes, my phone app, it doesn't pick up a signal for the Ordnance Survey map, so the walk I've planned to do, a circular walk, might not be possible. Okay, up there is, I can't quite remember the name now, but it's some kind of a mock tower, which I'll see if I can get a closer look at it later on. Okay, carry on. Where I originally wanted to park, just about 100 yards up there. It's a nice house. And there's the little post office letterbox. Now that bed and breakfast sign there, I think refers to that Hilltop tower that's up there, right? It's actually, it's not bed and breakfast, I think it's a holiday let. Yeah, right there. I'm going to go up and have an inspection and see what looks like close up. 70% cloud overhead, but there's the patch of sunshine comes through now and again. There's the Avon Dwyfor again, right there. I think there was probably a lot more water in it a couple of days ago. And there's the top end of Cwm Pennant. It's quite very scenic up there. I have taken a video of that area before. point out, this is where I almost got stuck right here. I think well, it looks like the tractors are gone. Yeah, I almost got stuck right there. Yeah, but all's well that ends well. Yeah, there's the Nantle Ridge up there. It's snow-capped. Of a walker. It's always nice to see other walkers around, a sense of company. And there's the Hilltop sign up on the top of that hill. Excellent position. I haven't been up this little lane before, and here's well, looks like quite a large building. Hostel Cwm Pennant. Hostel Cwm Pennant. I didn't know it was here, but it looks like work's been done on it. It may be, yeah, maybe it's going to be opened up as a hostel. Well, I won't go any further. There's a nice tree there. Yeah, of course, they're all bare of leaf. Of course, still very much winter. Another one yet. Again. So what I'll do now, I'll just go up and see if I can have a close look at that hostel. It possibly means I'll be trespassing if I go up this little lane right to the left here. There's a hostel down there, and that those signs, accommodation signs, may have been referring to that, so possibly I've gone the wrong way. This kind of tarmac lane here just leads to this house. But I don't know if there's access to that tower over there. Along here, I might be trespassing here. Okay. Access to it. Alright, there's a top end of Cwm Pennant again. Very scenic up there, surrounded by mountains. And there's the tower there. Looks like there's no one at home. On these hilltops the breeze does blow, so there will be an audio problem. First time I've seen this castle, oh not tower I should say, up close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 floors, and of course the roof may be probably access to that as well. Yeah. One more shot of it with the sun shining. Hilltop here. I've planted at one time, and we've stood all the, well, actually, here. There's the hostel again, and I did briefly pick up a signal on my phone app, and this, I take a chance. I think this is the circular walk I originally planned. I'll go down this lane, which goes into probably a muddy footpath, and then crosses the river back to the car. Nice hideaway house there. If you like, well, the whole area. There's no neighbours in sight basically, and a good view of Porthmadog. Okay, so here's the footpath sign here. So let's see where how things. Oh, there's another house. Yeah, Metropolis. Okay, there's a footpath sign, so it's only, well, it's less than half a mile to the car. That's what walking sticks come in handy. I can gauge the depth. That looks like probably I sank right in. There it is. Yeah, it's a mess. And and the very wet weather and sheep. Yeah, a mess. But it all comes part of the adventure of walking in the countryside. Isolated houses up there, and there's I missed the footpath. It goes down the other side of that wall and comes out there. But now this looks like some rough ground here. But I'm only about 100 yards. I'll just see if there's is a track where that stile is up there. There's the footpath sign, but there's that's what it's pointing to there. So yeah, so this is not recommended. I have done this actually once before, years and years ago, and that wasn't much good either, if I remember back then. I managed to work my way around the side there by that wall down here, and this looks more promising. There's the river, and I'll walk along here, and there should be a bridge, a footbridge, just a couple hundred yards up here, if that. I could have got through there. There's the stile right there. I could have got through. That's the drainage side of that drainage ditch. And okay, so continue on this side of this drainage ditch down to the footbridge. Okay, so this is a nice looking footbridge here, and crosses the river Avon Dwyfor. There, Avon Dwyfor. As I say, the water level has receded quite a bit, because in fact there's been no heavy rain the last 2 days. Okay, that's the end of this walk. There's the old church, forgotten church, and patch of sunshine there on that hill. It's been largely cloudy on this walk. There's the bridge, and my car's just there, about 100 yards ahead.